Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I've shaved. And it's James. Anyway, so today we're going to be checking out, one of the bands who are not Japanese, who we've actually agreed to move over to our normal list of bands we regularly follow, because we did them on the World Tour Wednesday when we covered through South Korea. Stop shaking your head.
Travesty it is.
The fans have spoken, and they were very keen for us to listen to more of Walking After You, who actually also kindly contacted us on our last review of their music to say thank you. So, as everyone seems to be well behind it, and I actually really enjoyed the first song I heard, here's a little bit more of Walking After You, who are a South Korean band. Now, the first song I heard, what I thought about it was all the performances were really strong in that they were very powerful. There was a lot of power in the vocalist's voice, the guitars and everything. It was simple, but it was punchy. It had like a really good feel of just everything sort of broke through in the right places, and it was very expressive, even if it wasn't overly showy. It just kind of worked. But I did say I was interested to see whether they could do more of that kind of thing and keep it interesting, or whether there were songs where they really pushed themselves. Anyway, the next song we're doing now, because there were so many suggestions, I decided to go for one that just looked kind of fun. And that's a song called Adolescence. So, James, are you ready for a little bit of South Korean rock music?
I'm ready for some South Korean Adolescence.
Have you ever heard South Korean rock music before?
I don't think I have.
What a massive deal this is. Anyway, yeah, good band. Let's see if we can enjoy 2 for 2.
It's changed my life.
I haven't even heard it yet.
I know. Let's see if it's going to change my life.
Oh, I apologise, my fault. Adolescence. What is that bass sound?
That's good, isn't it? Oh, it's probably coming from that.
This is much funkier than I expected.
It's got something unique in it. I like that.
Okay, we got a good chorus there. It's funky when it needs to be, and it rocks when it needs to rock as well. It's got a nice raspy voice, and it even works in this when they break it down. Nice work shifting up the instrumental. This is an ending. This is a damn good ending. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yay!
Ooh. Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh.
really good. That.
Right, for most of it, I was kind of like, I was on board, like, this is good. But I've always said, like, one of my favourite things about, especially about a pop song or a rock song, is you've got to have a good crescendo. And from that keyboard, that awesome keyboard solo.
Yeah.
Loved that. Yeah. If you'd done that on a guitar, it wouldn't have been half as good. No offense to guitars, but we've heard enough guitar solos. From that fucking keyboard solo to the end, that was a crescendo. That was every bar counted, every beat counted. That was a crescendo.
So are they a independent? Are they, or I mean, by that I mean, did they make themselves? Are they manufactured, or are they completely organic?
As always on this channel, we go on without a huge amount of information. We just go along with your suggestions and we let you build it up in the comments every time we ask questions. Well, what I've gathered from what we've been told is that these guys are pretty much as organic as it gets.
Oh, cool. Wow, that's a good song to come out of an organic, self-formed band.
It's brave as well. I mean, you know, when you think about pop songs, you know, doing a pop song...
There's a rocky, pop rock song, yeah.
And it's one of those things where, you know, it can really cost you. Look at bands who do pop and rock songs. If it's too rock, sometimes it doesn't connect. If it's too pop, people call it tacky. With this one, it took me like the first verse and chorus. I like the sounds, but I was kind of like thinking, okay, where's this going to go? And like I say, at first, I think the whole thing for me was balancing on, okay, you've got a good verse, you've got a good chorus, you can go between them, but can you make this pay off in the long term? And that's kind of, for me, that's how it worked. It's like the first half of the song, I was like, okay, this is good, but, you know, it's got the little cheesy, like she had the drummer cheese, yeah,
cheese
on her shirt. And I thought, okay, you've got a good element of cheese, little synth thing doing that bass line, cool and cheesy, but nothing we haven't heard before. In the rocky chorus, nothing we haven't heard before, but just the way they executed the ending was what made it.
There's a couple of sounds in there that were unique. When you're using a keyboard, a synth, you've got a real opportunity to put something unique in your song, which these guys totally did with this one track, at least.
And if you checked out, well, you should check out if you haven't already, it's a bit late now, but you should go and check out our previous review of this band, Walking After You. But I must say that, I mean, one thing I said after that previous song, which again, I kind of liked, but I wasn't like, wow, this is the best thing ever. I was just kind of like, this is a good song. And one of my central issues is I didn't hear the keyboard player. And I was like, wow, I wanted to hear, like, sound like she was doing something interesting, but I couldn't hear her. And wow, didn't this prove that she knows how to put the right thing in a song? Like you say, when you've got a keyboard, unlike a guitar, I know you can do different guitar sounds, and guitar basically is what makes rock. But keyboard is how you give it colour and individuality and personality.
Yeah. You can add just the weirdest noises.
And didn't she do that brilliantly? Like in the verses, she was making it, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah,
I was like, is that the bass?
Is that the bass? Is that, no.
And you see your hands, oh, yeah. You picked up on that really quickly, actually. And so, you know, you had that going on there, and then, okay, this is a bit cheeky, and then when it comes down to it, she was actually able to seriously enhance the whole core of the music. So I liked everything about that. That's stuck in my head. It's like a two-part chorus. It's got like a melodic bit, and it's got a sing-along bit to it. It's got that little, like, well, I guess that chanting la, 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 la sort of refrain. It's got a lot of things in this song which are memorable and of quality on their own, and it gels them together, which is the big thing you want. In the final analysis, it doesn't sound like a load of ideas slapped together. They actually work. So, yeah, I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, good.
We've got nothing more to say
about
really
that.
We're done. That's it.
I'd hear that again. I'm interested to see what that band's got besides that.
I'll show him the other one as well. But I was kind of happy because I'm always worried when we bring when we sort of pay more attention to a group. I'm always kind of worrying as we start getting into them. It's like, okay, I hope this is not something where I think, oh god, I've taken a wrong turn and I'm not going to enjoy most of these songs, because we try to be fair in our reviews, but I don't want to put out a load of bad reviews for a band. Whereas this has made me quite confident. I like the first one. You guys really pushed for more, and I really like this one. So. And it's really different as well. And
the video was nice and simple. It really did focus on the band. The costumes, the wardrobe choice was quite interesting.
Yeah,
lead singer, they really sort of not pushed it, but they didn't push against androgyny. The lead. I was like, I don't know. I was thinking, male or female lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
The minute you hear her voice, though.
And then, well, to begin with, no. I thought, okay, there's no reason why a male wouldn't have that singing voice. But then during the chorus, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so it's an all-girl group then.
She has got a stunning voice, also.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's kind of thing is, and that's another nice thing actually, because especially when you think about Korea, where Korea, I think more than most other countries, there's this whole thing about really over good-looking girl bands.
But they are still really good-looking though. They've all got really defined, smooth features and the long, pretty eyes.
We know Korean people are pretty, but the point is with this band is that they're not sort of. It's not like they're pushing a narrative of being pretty girls. They're like, we're a girl band who rocks, and that's kind of a nice thing. There's no sense that they're trying to push any narrative. They're just playing music. So.
Yeah, and they did show off the musical prowess.
Yeah, there was more skills on offer in this.
Yeah, they definitely showed it all off. I wonder if they do have any videos which are a bit more story driven, where the video tells a story, not just shows the band playing.
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But anyway, you can join us as we find that out in the coming future.
Yeah, I do feel like that is one of those music videos, one of those songs where you are supposed to discover the band.
Yeah.
It's usually music videos where they show you the band. Here's the band. Here's them playing. Look at them play. Listening to them play. That is a discovering that band type of music video and song.
I think there's a lot more of those videos anyway, because there's a lot of bands who are working on smaller budgets. There's not so much of a budget thing for big expensive music videos now as there used to be, because obviously most of the money comes through live ticket sales. But like I said, I agree with you. Like you said, actually, the video was nice, it's simple, and it just worked. It was kinetic, it flowed with the music. But we'll explore more of this band with you in the future. So thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you as well for Walking After You, for being one of the bands who actually supports people who do this, do commentary. I mean, like I said, we try to be fair. We don't just come on here and kiss ass. And if we like it, we like it. We genuinely really like this, and I'm really looking forward to hearing more of the band. So appreciation that you guys support communities who actually have discussions about this sort of thing. I mean, again, thank you guys for watching. Remember, we can always appreciate a little bit more if you can come onto our social medias. We have all of those social medias you've heard a million times before. Everybody, let's do it. Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Reddit, Patreon. Da 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 da. You didn't know which order I was going to do.
No, we haven't even rehearsed that one. I didn't even know. I don't know this song.
We can all do the same 5 words, just maybe not in the same order. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't fall out your chair again. Have a lovely evening, and feel free to check out more of our videos. But for now, from Japan, where we are based, bye from James. Ciao, ciao from me. He's gone.